Mark gets it.
Oh, wow.
That was so much clipping. I couldn't.
Where? What? What?
The left
What?
cuff. It's
What?
the left cuff. The left cuff, Lazarus.
Oh, incredible. Saves his tournament life right here on ball 3.
Oh, he got it. He
got
got
it.
it.
Oh, my God.
So we're going to actually look at some Excalibur.
Ooh, Excalibur.
I had a good game on Excalibur today.
So this is a very unique game. I've never seen this game before this weekend, but it is really cool. So you want to hit the flashing drop target bank to light your lock, and shoot the ramp to start multi-ball.
So one thing which you might not be aware of is that it's based off of your skill shot, which bank is actually lit.
Yes.
So does that make any other difference?
So you do get a plunge point value, but I don't think you get a value.
Multi-ball value.
I don't believe
so either.
Because the red one is the 250k, right? But then it gives you the back target all the way at the back that are so hard to hit.
Yep.
So do you want the points or do you want the easier locks?
I went for the easier locks.
I think the easier locks is the way to go. Maybe ideally you want the yellow bank because that is still hittable,
so
but
we got
still some points.
Ollie from Finland, I believe.
I think it was just refreshed to a new player. I believe Oli just finished his game and somebody else stepped up. I think the gentleman with his
this
hat.
is Chris,
This is Chris Campbell.
Yep, of Captain's Auction.
So you see he plunged for the blue skill shot there, so the blue target bank is flashing.
Yep. So he'll want to complete that bank, and then if he does, he'll have lock lit, and he'll want to hit the ramp to lock his ball. Unfortunately, he gets a left out lane. There we go. We do get a update. I forget you are familiar with the software since you've done some streaming up in Seattle.
Yeah. I mean,
or elsewhere. When
I'm not the streaming guy, but I help sometimes.
Yeah, I believe I've listened to some of your commentary before.
So now the lock is lit. You just got to hit that center ramp. It starts multi-ball right
There it
away.
is. So now the interesting part about this multi-ball is you're actually just hitting the targets to increase the jackpot, but the jackpot's not gotten until after you're out of multi-ball.
I see.
Yeah.
I see some people going for the center ramp during multi-ball.
It's worth 100,000, I think, a piece.
Yeah, 125,000, and
so
it actually advances your bonus X as well. And the drop targets are multiplied by your bonus X. So bonus X can be really big in this game if you can get it high. So now he's out of multi-ball. That jackpot is roving around the playfield.
Is it timed as well? Or
It is timed. It is a fairly long timer, but it is timed.
I'd say 4 or 5
rotations.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He unfortunately misses it, so he ended the game with not that many points.
Yeah, it's pretty. So we already just multi-ball, get some targets, and hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
335,000 points, and it was very controllable, I felt.
It's sort of similar to some other Gottliebs like Robo War, where in multi-ball, if you have your bonus X high, then you get a lot of points because your multi-ball points are sort of multiplied by your bonus X.
But Robo War had that big lit spinner thing going as well, right?
Yes.
I remember I ripped that a few times last year.
Yeah.
A good score on it.
They made that nasty by removing that gate on the right side.
Yeah. Okay, next we have a Sync Baka from Seattle.
Nice. Let's see if he fares any better here.
So let's see what skill shot Maka goes for.
Does he go for the points or does he go for the easier locks?
It is kind of an interesting risk-reward. You can get some quick points, but he's just going to go for the easy one.
Yeah, because when I thought that, I thought about Medusa, where the skill shot set the value of a critical part of the game, right? So you really want to get the high points. But in this game, it's kind of like, do you take the easy 250, but then you suffer getting
those
your
red
locks.
targets are very difficult.
Yeah, you'd much rather get the
Even the yellow are alright, but yeah, the green are definitely hard.
Yep.
So each drop is also 1,000 in bonus,
Yep. I'm curious if
multiplied by your bonus X, of course.
just not having any luck with that right flipper, that last drop.
Completing a target bank advances your bonus X as well.
So what's lit on the ramp right now? There's an insert lit underneath.
So sometimes this is a really weird insert that I'm not sure exactly what lights it, but it says 10,000 times your bonus X. So
Ooh.
sometimes the ramp will be lit for 10,000 times your bonus X,
Interesting.
but I'm not. It's lit at the start of the ball, and sometimes it lights by itself. Honestly, I think it's switch-based, maybe random.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. Well, he's in the multi-ball with 400,000. Congrats to her. So he's playing a very controlled multi-ball here. He's just making one ball. Oh, this is
Unfortunate.
Oh, it fell off the ramp. Wow.
the ramp did fall off, which was very fortunate for him.
So that ramp is worth 100,000 and advances your bonus X, and it'll fall in the saucer, which is worth another 25,000.
Interesting.
So I guess the question is, do you start increasing your jackpot, or do you go for those points and bonus multipliers? And I honestly didn't know all that much to this game. I just knew how to get into multi-ball on the jackpot.
Oh, look
so
at that.
I hit the
Boom,
ramp several
jackpot right
times.
away.
Nice
1.2
jackpot.
mil.
Wow, solid jackpot. And he put a big move on that game.
Yep. So he's already up to 2 million.
And then the next round is
So-
two set of banks, right?
So in this, I believe you have to hit almost all the.
I
It
thought
looks
was-
like 2.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's 1 then 2. The shields are blinking, right?
yes.
That's the set
So
of banks.
Per ball, though.
Per
So
ball,
next
yeah.
ball, it's going to be down to 1 again.
Right.
Yep. So he knocked down those.
It's a pretty. What's a good score on this? Like 3-4 million?
3 to 4 million. I got 4 million, and it was 17 for a long time. I'm sure that's surpassed by now.
Oops. Yep. The bank.
I'd be surprised if someone actually got more than maybe, or I wouldn't be surprised if someone got more like 10 or 12.
Kelly George at 10 million.
There's 10.
Top 20 score is 4.2.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
When
so
obviously-
he's on his way.
Oh, he got the orange bank now.
So one
Pretty
interesting
harder.
thing we didn't talk about is there are those both lights in front of the yellow target bank.
Yeah, from the in lane, right?
Yes. So when you go through an in lane, it lights the opposite yellow target bank with that both light. And if you can combo in and drop both targets with one shot, it'll light that both light solid. And if you could do that on both sides of the play field, it lights the special on those upper side rollovers.
Specials? Is that worth points?
It's worth 500,000.
Yep.
Yeah. So quite a bit of points. I'm not sure if it's something you'd actually go for, but it's
I mean,
there.
if it's lit
Yeah.
from a
I mean,
saucer,
we're,
right?
we're looking at 4 million being the top 20. 500,000 is a good portion of that.
So you see that both flashing in the upper right.
Yep.
That is time.
And you need to hit both, right?
Yes, you need to hit both cleanly.
Tough. See, once again, now he's having trouble getting to the next multi-ball because he got orange.
Yep. I'm not sure if he's aware of the rule there.
I have a feeling this is a game many people are not familiar with.
Yep.
I know I wasn't until
Well,
this weekend.
I mean, it sounded like Jay Collins, who got this game in working order, spent a lot of time getting it going.
So does it have it lit now? Is still missing one of the orange?
I
What's
think
missing?
it's that top
Yeah,
left
it's the
orange.
top
yeah,
left
that
is
light
a
is
little off.
Little dim, but
So now
there
his
you go.
lock's lit. It's blinking.
It's a really early shot. right?
Nice save.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, nice. Ah,
No.
too much.
But still, almost 3 million. That's not a shabby score for this game.
And at this rate, it could just be practice game, right? I mean, this
Yeah.
late in the day, if you're already in, some people just get some extra practice.
Undead Unicorn, thank you so much for tuning in. You have a wonderful evening. They're telling us to go to bed. I do have to play tomorrow morning.
Who doesn't? 8:45 check-in, right?
Is it 8:45? Geez.
It is. Yeah, people are like, oh, you're going on a holiday playing pinball. It must be so fun and relaxing. And like, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Clearly, no ideas.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I was
Per Schwarzenberger is stepping next.
from San Francisco. IFPA ranked 115th. And he's currently in qualifying position 70th. So this is literally his last possibility to qualify for anything.
Wonder what kind of car does he have, or if he's just.
We could actually probably look that up, can't we?
Yeah, I mean, we're watching Per. I think maybe his last car at end, but after this, maybe we can try any other games. Maybe like Harley Davidson, games that we are unlikely to see tomorrow. Or Wallop, which I don't know if I even want to watch as much as play.
There's a multi-ball. So you do get a chance at the skill shot again when you start multi-ball. And I think at this point, you might as well just try to get the 250,000.
Oh, that's correct. You get a multi-ball skill shot. Okay.
I don't think the skill shot has any effect on multi-ball, just points.
Points.
Some nice controlled play from Per.
So I'm curious if Per's just using up a card or something, because I'm not seeing any active cards for him.
Oh, is it one of the famous bug of I have no entry and somehow I can still requeue?
He has one entry left, and this must be the first game of that. He's not going to be able to finish a
But no
full
active.
entry.
I wonder if can people see active cards if they are not their own card?
That is a good question.
No.
No.
Carl is
Okay,
saying
so
we
we can't see.
So
the-
we have no idea where he is or
Yeah.
what he's doing.
But he is trying to pull off a game. He's still on ball one. And he's pulled off 1,100,000 points there. So he's definitely going to be able to pull off a good qualifying run here. Top 20 is 3 million, and he knows how to play this because he's definitely getting the easier drops over there to start multi-ball. Guys, what would you guys like to see in chat? Let me know, because you might be able to influence that.
So we
We've
have
got,
Baywatch.
Got
Stargazer.
Baywatch, we got Pirates, we got Cue Ball Wizard, Harley Davidson, we got Safecracker, Warlock, mousing around, Cheetah, Iron Man, Iron Maiden,
And Monster Bash. I think.
and Monster Bash. Someone mentioned Monster Bash in chat. We have Stargazer, Pirates, Safecracker sounds interesting,
Warlock.
says Magic Tiger,
Pretty much one of
Yeah,
each.
and Warlock.
Two
and
Pirates. Two Monster Bash.
Someone wants Sea Witch, which is unfortunately in the Classics bank, so we
3 Monster Bash. 4 Monster Bash. We kind see Monster Bash all the time, but I mean, if we ask the chat and the chat said, it's gonna have to say
Yep.
no now.
We got 2 for Safecracker. Per unfortunately just blows through his ball 2 and 3, I'm afraid, and that is not going to help him out there.
I would have thought Kiefer had seen enough Pirates for his whole life, but apparently not.
Hi guys. So we have another Safecracker over Monster Bash. That's a rare game to see.
Yeah, I would like to see some Safecracker. I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
To talk about. That's not a game you would consider a tournament game, but it's here at INDISC.
Yeah, it was there is modified ROM, then you can set the award on non-random and things like that. So, I mean, I'm no expert of Safecracker, don't get me wrong, but
I do think this is a stock ROM. It's just adjusted settings.
oh,
So
really?
it does have all of these
Stock ROM?
settings.
Interesting. There is a tournament ROM for Fixed Award as well, though.
Yeah. So it looks like Louise coming in to try to qualify here for Maine.
So that's great. We get the board game camera as well. So let's talk a little bit about Safecracker. The idea is you want to get into the board game, break into the vault, get the cash.
Now her drain there actually doesn't mean too much because it's a time game as opposed to a ball game. So you have a certain amount of time you get to drain and get your ball back. It's basically a ball save for about 60 seconds.
You can see the timer. It's the bar at the bottom of the score display.
Yeah, it's probably shorter than 60 seconds, but
And the way you get into the board game, the main way is by completing the flashing drops in the upper right, all the way up here.
He needs his mouse.
And that will open the entrances to the vault. That will light your locks.
Oosh.
So she's
Oh, wow. Luis is straight back into the main. I didn't even notice.
Yep.
So you mean the drops around here?
Yep. So the drops there, there, and there, right?
And completing those will light the lock on the ramp.
Yep.
And there we go. Then you got to hit the lock at least once to open the gates. You can see the yellow tiles in the board game right here. Those are the gates.
Yep. So she's going to get that shot straight back up to the top. And I basically was told not to use that upper flipper, and she decides to do the same.
But this is nice. You got the wheel value, and it's lit in the middle for disable computer.
Yep.
This stops the timer for about 10 seconds.
Yep. Or if you already ran out of time, I believe it just will let you drain still. Gives you one ball save, I believe, and then the computer's back up and running. So she's going to drain there, but she's able to keep going.
And there's a lock. So here's the choice. You could choose to keep locking balls to open more gates, or you could go right into the board game. But when you go into the board game, depending on...
Okay, she's still got time.
When you go into the board game, depending on which entrance you go to, so she's going into the roof entrance right here. And that is actually the best entrance to go to because your character will go clockwise around the playfield to the nearest gate, the nearest open gate, and that is the shortest path. So if you're careful, you can pay attention to which gates are open on the board game and choose the right entrance.
Now, with this modified ROM, she now gets to choose whether or not to keep going or go into multi-ball.
So it's a kind of interesting risk-reward.
Yep.
If you quit out, you go into multi-ball right away,
Yep.
or you can risk it.
Yep. And she risked it and got Cyberdog. Now, she can re-enter the board game by going through an entrance by the sewer.
And you can see her character is still running around the board game. So if you're going to try to restart the board game, you want to time it for when your character is near the exit, near the vault.
So she actually gets it. She defeats the Cyberdog by entering back through the roof.
But unfortunately, that's going to make her path longer.
It will. And she then, unfortunately, rolls into an alarm, so she will not get to choose a multi-ball.
Man, Safecracker is just not friendly.
Now, on the plus side, she did get 10 minutes as an award there, so she was able to drain again. So she's up to 365,000 points.
I don't know what kind of score she's looking at here.
You need a million plus, maybe 1.5 to have an okay score.
Well, okay. She's,
Yeah. I think that's what I saw anyways earlier today.
So spinning that dial on the left relights the wheel award at the bank shot.
Ooh, that came back down from that ramp, that center ramp. So she locks the ball again, or locks the first ball. Next up on Safecracker is Adam McKinney.
Top 20 is 1.6 million, yeah.
Yep.
Whoosh. Ow.
Timer's still going.
Timer is still going.
And into the... Oh, the roof is not lit. Only the cellar is lit.
Well,
After you
that
go into
lock
the...
will help that. So I think the roof is now lit.
No, you actually... for the later multi-balls, to add exits, you have to complete this target bank right here, I believe. The locks only open the gates, which affect the path your character will take.
Gotcha. So she...
Simple. Clearly simple rules.
so simple.
There's a lot going on in this game for sure. So it's kind of funny because the game is pretty... there's a lot of randomness, but there's still a lot of strategy going on in here.
Yep. I was not familiar with the modified rules, so I got very confused with this. She does enter the board game.
But you can see how long her path is because of the
Yep.
closed gates.
But see, in this
Oh.
situation, she's going to be able, she unfortunately gets knocked out of the board game there.
That
But
same
you're able
exact
to choose whether or not to keep going or start a multi-ball worth something.
But that's nice. Gets the lock wheel award. That's
the
probably
lock wheel.
the best award on there.
I agree. The other thing about this game is it does have more miniature flippers than a normal game. So, unfortunately, she drained, and her final score is going to be 916,990.
That's a pretty good score for not getting to the vault or starting a vault multi-ball.
Yeah.
Had some bad luck with the rules. So even though the rules are, with these settings, they're sequential, the display goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can try to time your stop to get the number you want. It's
Right.
really hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy at all. So you sort of want to look at the tiles ahead of you on the board game and figure out like a give or take area, safe area, and try to get that number.
Yep.
So now we have Adam McKinney stepping up.
This.
Main bank is sponsored by.
Gonna let
So the main division here at INDISC 2019 is sponsored by Color DMDs. Color DMD displays produce multicolor displays for pinball games. They're awesome. Since 2012, they've added support for 83 games. We have it here on Baywatch, and maybe we'll see that later.
Safecracker.
Yeah, and Safecracker. Look at that. Many new titles are in progress. Is your game supported? Find out now at colordmd.com. So thank you, Color DMD.
That score Luis just scored was actually the 65th top score.
Oh,
So not a bad game, actually.
yeah. I mean, that
So-
seemed. I've seen a lot of worse scores on Safecracker, particularly in the board game. If you get on the square where the guard needs a bribe, he's going to take all of your points.
Yep.
I saw that happen to a lot
So
of
he
people.
got the ATM award there, and now he's going to choose between going again. And he does. He gets another 15,000 for the stash. So now his stash is 60. He could risk it or go 60,000.
So
He risks it.
at this point, the guard's going to be close on your tail, so I might bail out.
Yep. So the guard's going to get a roll of 1 to 6. He gets a 4, which you can see moves him up right there. He decides to cash out.
Wise move. So now he's going to go right in the vault multi-ball. On normal settings, you have to get all the way to the middle of the board game to get here, but with these settings, you can cash out anytime. Go straight here. The
And
jackpot will be your stash value. And the jackpot is on the ramp.
Jackpot's the center ramp right there.
Then you relight it with the spinning dial on the left.
And he does relight it. How we doing, Mr. Cairns?
Welcome, Bowen.
Oh, hi.
Ooh, another drain there, unfortunately, and he's out of multi-ball, and
He's got a ton of time, though.
Yeah, you
does
get
have
more
a bunch
time.
of time. He could get back into the vault. Trying to get those drops up top. Needs those red drops.
Yeah, there's a lot of value in draining on purpose in this
Yeah.
game. Honestly, you get a bunch of points out of every pop bumper and every drop target you hit, and he's got so many drops to hit to get the next locklet. Just that one right there. Boom.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is. Now I want that ramp. And honestly, trying to waste time going for things that you're not really progressing to get to the board game.
Right.
Definitely some strategy involved with that.
He's looking really good here because he's got 45 minutes on the clock. He's got also the flashing pop bumpers add more time than regular pop bumpers do, and being able to get those bumpers all lit up like he has here, and the top lane's giving 5 minutes. He's at 50 minutes.
Yeah. He
And
keeps gaining time.
1,000, 3,000, another 1,000. Like, that's
Good value.
it's very good value. And the lock is already lit.
Yep.
That's
He
terrific.
also
This
got
is
an
terrific.
alarm. Oh, he hasn't finished the alarm target, which would help him in the board game.
That's right. So here, expect a backhand lock. Nice shot there.
Lock.
And there's a decision to make here about locking the second ball, which will open up a different gate to enter the vault. Where right now, the only place to win the stash is that gate 4, which is probably the most difficult gate to hit. So you see him going for the ramp again to try and get a second lock. And he's just going to be like rolling it over, try to get a nice shot.
Nice
That was
little
a
short plunge there.
beautiful shot on the fly there. Terrific.
Yeah. Good knowledge knowing there is that short plunge to get straight down into the play field and not wasting your time in the pops.
So going for the main
So
entrance.
he's got
is
5 minutes left on the timer. That's going to be his very last ball save. He's out of time, so he cannot lose the ball again.
That's right. But with the board game available, he's got a good chance to earn more time from the board game. And that was nice. But he's got to get into that vault through the main entrance right here. Nice try, shot there, but just a little to the right.
Yep.
And you see him kind of a little head shaking, going like, "Come on, you got this, you got this." Oh boy.
He's actually up to 650,000. It's turning into a nice game here. If he could just get another board game, he could pull off a decent game.
This is definitely going to play for points. Oh, I thought that was going to go, but instead it hits the A target and bounces out. He's still getting lots of value, and now all the pop bumpers are maxed, so they're going to each score 5,000 a bumper or something near that. Yes,
There it
big
is.
shot there by Adam
Main
McKinney.
entrance. And because he got that second lock, that gate is open, giving him a very short path.
This is an incredibly short path. Have you talked about the selection the selection that you can make here?
Yeah, so the selection.
This is money, 20,000.
Yep. So his selection now is either to start multi-ball at 45,000 or risk it and continue. He's going to risk it, and he gets
Nice
another
roll.
20,000.
There's another aspect to the selection, which is that the numbers that are on the display are going in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you time your press well
Look
enough,
at that.
as he did,
He gets the
you
stash.
can actually score whatever space you want to. And now he gets a free game. I mean, this is amazing. He's going to get to play again after this for free.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Now
At
what-
this point,
now
a
what do we
coin's
got?
supposed to come out of the game. Yeah.
And he can get it's 140,000 per ramp, but also 10 minutes of time for every ramp. And is it over?
He just lost
No,
two
there
balls.
is a little ball
but
saver on there.
There is a ball
Okay,
save.
I
Yep.
didn't see the flashing ball save. I'm like,
I don't think there is
oh
one,
my
honestly.
God.
Yeah.
Very nervous there.
Yep.
There's a jack, and you have to hit the
The
little
left
wheel
spinner. Yep.
There
to
it is.
relight the jack. Oh,
And another
beautiful,
one.
Very
beautiful.
nice.
20 minutes at a time.
He got the ball up
And
there, but he did not spin that wheel, unfortunately.
So we'll see if he can get a third one. He's at 1.4 million now,
Yep.
and
So he
This
does
is-
get the spinner
at
wheel.
this point, this is one of the far better games
Definitely.
going. And with his
Top
with
20
his-
is at 1.6, I think. We looked up.
This is the last second
Oh.
chance to hit a jackpot here.
No.
But he's got that was
He gets
the
the
20
10
minutes
Yep.
that he earned during that multi-ball.
Back
gives
alive.
him more time
Yep.
and more chance. And with the
And
pop
he's-
bumpers maxed out, the bumpers are going to add time for him all the way across to 2025 now.
Yep. Time
It's-
does decrease much faster at this point in the game, though.
You're absolutely right. That's a very good observation
Yep.
because the game is just going to eventually kick your butt and
Yep.
take you away.
Yep. But thankfully, it's still not out yet. So here he comes. Hopefully, we'll gain a little more time when he's in those pops. He's reaching that 1.6 mark. He does have to, unfortunately, hit the drops on the right, which are kind of dangerous.
Yeah, so
From
he
my
opted to
experience.
take a ramp shot to feed the left flipper to shoot those drops.
Yep. I
And-
mean, the
and-
drops are giving him 1,000 a pop or 2,000 a pop. They're worth quite a bit.
Look at that.
Got
Nice
the drops
nudging.
completed. Wow, this is a beautifully played game of Safecracker by Adam. And yeah, but with the bumpers awarding, looks like it's 2,000 or 3,000 a bump.
He's got his locklet. He almost
that
hit
was
it.
so pretty.
He does
There it is.
have the disable computer on the banklet as well.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
I don't know what happened there.
Uh-oh.
A ball got stuck, and I know Escher had a similar issue before.
So this shows us one interesting thing I didn't know about this game is if you tilt, you do not lose your bonus.
We're running.
Yeah, there's concern that
Oh.
Adam may not be able to finish this ticket. As good as those games were,
Time is running
That's
low.
what it is.
the lines are running short. But so he's got to get himself on other games. We'll see that here. Just to let you know what we're doing here. This is the end of qualifying for
The
the
main
main division here at the INDISC Festival in Banning, California at the Museum of Pinball. Just an absolutely wonderful event, one of the best events of the entire year in the world, really.
Yep.
To tell you who we are, I'm Bowen Cairns.
I'm Raymond Ashby.
And I am Mike Welsh. Thank you
And
for joining us.
We've been moving around from game to game to watch different players as they attempt to qualify for the top 24 to play tomorrow for big bucks.
And here we are on Iron Man, which I was fortunate enough to get to do or die and then hit it a second too early.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I hit it a second too early, got 250,000 on it, and couldn't then re-hit it.
Wow.
Yep. I felt
Congratulations.
pretty foolish on that.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
Just getting to do or die on the difficulty level of this machine is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So
I've had the opportunity to play on several hard ones, so I've enjoyed this game.
it really helps.
Yep.
It's strange, like how, on the one hand, the goals and objectives of this game are very simplistic by modern standards.
Yeah.
And yet, they all really come together on this machine. That was wonderful there. That
Very
out
nice.
by Damien.
Yep.
He's in the middle of running the Iron Man hurry up. The Iron Man fast scoring, and I
And
wonder if
he's
you might
actually
try
got
to bring,
Bogey. Here's
oh,
Bogey.
Bogey's in here. So
And
spinners-
he has Jericho lit.
Oh wow!
There
it
it
is.
goes.
Wow, he's
So
happy about
Jericho
that.
is lit when you've done get to Mach 5.
Mark 6, the
Yep.
one in the middle there.
Yep.
But you can get a lot of different goals. So if you make 6 different goals throughout the game,
Yep.
then here it is. And one of the things that was interesting about that is that the timer continues to count down on those other things like the Iron Man scoring. No, it doesn't. Wow, he has a lot of time. Never mind. I thought maybe an older version of software. So what would you be doing here?
I typically go after the orbits. I'm usually pretty good at doing loop passes on this game.
Okay.
So on this one specifically, it seemed like live catches were better. But yeah, you go for the shots that are lit. The ramps also quite often, depending on the machine.
Yeah.
It really all varies from machine to machine.
Yeah, at least in Jericho, there are the six objectives: the Iron Man targets, the lanes, the Monger, the Whiplash, the War Machine. The drones.
Yep. Gets a half.
And the ramps.
Yep.
Any one of them is worth N million for each one. So that's the second objective complete. That's 2 million.
Yep.
And every shot is worth. Oh, get out of there! Get that out of there! Oh,
Tries to
good
save
effort.
it. I'm surprised that didn't tilt.
Very strong scoring in Jericho overall. And that's a great score. That's got to be one of the top 10 scores there. We also saw Adam McKinney just before this put up 5th place overall on that Safecracker game.
Yep, that was a
that
great
gives
game.
him a viable ticket if we can get him all the way through 5 games. We're moving over to Warlock here with Derek Price. And I played this game in qualifying, and it has several very dangerous shots. That
It
being
does.
one of
This
them.
shot is extremely dangerous, and we've seen him shoot it twice and gets a nice little to the right tip of the flipper. I think I actually had a 10th overall on a junk ticket earlier today, and my buddy actually asked me what on earth was I trying to do because he thought I tried to tap pass from left to right on this. What I was actually doing was tapping to shoot it into the collect shot. And successfully doing so, and he still thought I tried to tap it over, and I'm like, no, did you not see me perfectly hit the collect shot?
There's a little tap,
Yep,
tap,
just a little tap in it.
Nice. So
that score was 300. It looks like 300,000.
Yeah, 300,000 on Warlock is going to play for some points, but not really as many as Derek was hoping for there.
Yeah, not quite enough.
Oh man! And what overall positions that put Derek into?
28, 29.
Oh my God! And that's the end of his ticket. So coming back around to be able to go that. We also we'll be seeing hopefully Connor Stowe play on Monster Bash, and he will be next on Monster Bash with the potential for qualifying.
Yep.
He's
got 622 going in, so he needs a top, at least top 15 or so.
I just tell him to get 100 million here, and then everything works itself out.
Yep. Yeah. Connor was an extreme. I've never met Connor, but I did scorekeeping earlier, and he was extremely pleasant to scorekeep for.
Yeah, Connor is an amazing human and very friendly, very strong player, well versed.
Where is he from?
He is originally from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
All right.
And lives quite a few different
bad
places.
left.
Sometimes in LA, sometimes in Portland, Oregon, sometimes in New York.
Okay.
He gets around in travel industry.
Yep.
So.
He does unfortunately lose his
Oh
first
no!
ball, and there's his second ball.
God, that's the worst.
And he does not have much
my
progress
God.
anywhere. And this is one reason why I didn't touch this game, unfortunately.
There's that, but the smile is still there.
Connor is always
not in a bad mood right now. And maybe now. Oh no!
He's still kind of smiling though.
He's still in a fantastic mood, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a few pinball players, anything could be happening, and they're smiling, and I'm here playing pinball. My ticket just got smashed into smithereens by scoring $3 million on Monster Bash.
God,
I'm unfortunately not as thrilled as Connor is with that $3 billion.
I know that Connor wasn't thrilled by that, but he must have had a wonderful run of other games to get that close. And I wouldn't say the nerves got to him at all there. It's just that ball to him. And look at what's happened. Steve Stein is now playing. He's getting the same treatment.
Yeah, this game just seems to always treat me poorly, and that's why I wanted to stay away from it.
So this was one of my qualifying games as well, and I take a different approach than a lot of players do, which is I shoot with a center spinner.
No. Get out of here. You're going to break something. You know, once he turns around, he's going to be like, what on earth are you doing? Yep, there he is. Speaking of Monster Bash, so going ahead.
Oh, man. Oh, no. The plague has arrived.
The plague has arrived.
I want to break something. I want to infect somebody.
Can you break Monster Bash? Unfortunately, we just saw Connor would have been.
Oh, my God. Monster Bash broke a bunch of us,
A dream to see Connor in the final 24 here at this tournament. He deserved it. He had 4 out of 5 games running strong, and then $3 million on Monster Bash.
Yep, $3 million on Monster Bash.
Wow,
that was a beautiful run.
We've got a Stargazer here.
This is Adam McKinney continuing his run.
Okay.
He's got 326 out of a possible.
Almost the Lazarus.
And he's done, but that is a viable score right there. He's going to go over $1 million, and as the numbers sort of weirdly pulse on the screen because of whatever digital artifacting or something. We got $1,034,000 on Stargazer, and that's a very strong score. So that's 3 strong games from Adam McKinney. This format, though, the way it's so punishing is what we saw from Connor.
Yep. You get the one bad game and your ticket's not getting there.
There are other tournaments, including the Papa World Championship, where like you could get away with one bad game if your other games are strong enough.
Yep.
You just have a 0.
Yep. So here's Jockton's currently playing Stargazer.
Yeah, we're going to continue on Stargazer. This is just a fantastic and rare game to see in competition play. Also, the layout of the in lanes, well, there aren't any, and those little whoopee thingies I don't know what to call them, but like that right there.
The
like
little
that's-
rollovers.
Yeah, the little rollovers on the.
The different rolls you get on this game are
Yep.
so unique that you end up doing things on this game that you would never do on any other game.
Yep.
Like try to backflip it into a rollover.
Yep.
And then keep
hit
keep
the,
doing
the
that,
spinner.
and then hit something else.
Yeah.
It's
It's so
wild.
we're gonna try to follow Adam McKinney apparently to see if he could qualify.
Yeah.
Now-
Adam has moved directly to. Wow, that was fast.
Nice.
He got on a Warlock quickly.
Yep.
And there's only 12 minutes left in qualifying, so he has to play this game and get on another machine and score well in both games. Oh, wow,
look at
yeah,
that.
What a save.
Oh, nice.
This is beautiful there. And that back spinner is where it's at in this game.
Now,
making the top right spinner is where not all the points are, but it's one of the most efficient and safe ways of scoring points in this game.
now, how's his ticket looking like? I mean, is this his second game, or does he have
This
any
is
other
his
tickets?
this is his fourth game. We saw him play on
So I played very well on
Safecracker.
and then
Okay.
played very well again just now on Stargazer for the last 20 seconds anyway.
Yep, for 1,000,000 points.
Okay, so it's a ticket. It's a
Oh,
viable
damn.
ticket.
It's a viable
Ooh.
ticket, but that drain is going to cost him.
It's a viable ticket, but honestly, this Warlock score is not going to be super damaging right now. If he ends at 200 to 300,000, he's going to be okay to have a chance on his fifth and final game.
Okay.
But what he needs to do here is what he did on ball one, which is to shoot the number 3 drop targets in the upper right.
Oh,
But he gets a left out
that's
lane,
not
and
there.
that
Just like that, it's gone.
puts him
maybe
at 256,000.
Okay.
Maybe a post transfer would have worked there, but with the way he's going through the games and trying to get them, I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing lots of games he hasn't played it very much of.
Yeah, and
today.
games without much of a queue as well, because I mean he literally has 10 minutes on his final game.
Right.
So he's got one more game left. That's it.
Oh, don't go to mousing around. Whatever you do, don't go to mousing around.
He's looking. He's
Don't do it,
looking.
man.
What's he
thinking
gonna
about
do?
it.
Don't do it. Don't take
He's
that.
thinking
Don't
about
take
it.
that. Don't take that cheese.
Don't take the cheese.
You're gonna get trapped.
He's not going. What is he
Maybe
going?
he
To cue
can play.
ball?
Maybe he can play Safecracker again.
He might go to cue ball.
He played too long on Safecracker.
I honestly want to finish up my ticket now.
Oh.
Oh, you haven't finished your ticket?
I have one game left. It's a busted ticket, but I kind of just want to play again.
Well, go play.
Yeah, you got it. Go play mousing around.
Yeah.
We'll put you on camera.
I really don't want to play mousing around. I want to check out the Monster
Go get
Bash.
that cheese.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, he's going. He's
Sure,
going.
Sure.
All right. What are you going to play? He's going to play Monster Bash. Look at the confidence that he has in playing Monster Bash. Come on.
Yeah.
Give a smile.
I felt I had a lot more success shooting the center and going for.
I did.
For mosh pits.
Yep, I got mosh pit and then I did
trying to
horrible.
do
But
anything like that. All right, so we're watching Jockton Streely play on Pirates here, and we're sticking on Pirates because this will also allow us to watch the entire game, Game 5 for Adam McKinney.
yep.
And Jockton's played well. Jockton qualified for the Final 24 in Classics 2 today.
Yeah, he's a good player. Good local player.
I've never seen him play before. He was strong.
Oh, yeah. Strong player. So how do you like Pirates?
I haven't really gotten the chance to play very much of Pirates yet, so I have trouble forming getting a really informed opinion. There is one in my hometown actually,
Okay.
but it's broken a lot of the time,
Okay, that's not good.
and so unfortunately, I don't want to judge a game by that. I really like the layout of the playfield, honestly. Like that little shot under
Yeah,
the upper
the
flipper.
under the flipper. Yep.
It's cool, and the whole playfield has that kind of fun layout to it. Like that shot
Yep.
serves two purposes. It can come back around to the upper flipper, or it can flip up into the lock.
Yep.
There's so much there that designer is Eric. God, what's his last name? Eric Meunier.
Minier.
Meunier. Sorry.
Yeah.
If this is his first design.
He did a good
And
job at it. I
it's-
mean,
it's an absolutely excellent playfield. I feel it's got great flow and interesting toys, shots everywhere. That's cool.
oh yeah, I
And
enjoy playing
All
it.
Jersey Jack games have very strong
Rule set.
Lighting effects, rule sets, very similar not similar in style to Wizard of Oz and Hobbit, but I mean similar in that there's just a crap load of things going on at once. Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Man. And there's just he had a ball save still.
Yeah, he had one extra. He had a ball save.
But he's out of
coming
multi-ball
from the
though,
multi-ball,
and it's gone.
Ye be
Yeah.
warned.
And it's gone. That's too bad.
1,000 points for that multi-ball.
That's too bad.
That's a lot of points, I think. No?
No,
1,000,
not really.
1,000 points?
Nah.
And a spin?
Eh.
The spin's right there. It's 1,000 in the spin.
There's 1,000 in the spin?
Yeah.
So you can get like what, like 10 plus? No.
Yeah, then he has to spin again and try to avoid the whammy.
He's got Tortuga multi-ball ready. He's got enough gold. See how it's blinking on the right scoop? So he just needs it in there and start another multi-ball and try to combine it. Yeah, basically the gold is...
what do you mean by combining it?
Oh, you can combine multi-balls here.
Okay.
Absolutely. So basically, I mean, it's nice when you start having the chest multi-ball kind of set up. Bring in a multi-ball and then just try to bank that. And at the same time, you can restart the multi-ball with the upper inside loop.
Oh, so right there, he's got the left ramp lit for a multi-ball.
He's got that multi-ball there, and then he's got the Tortuga multi-ball. So he's got a lot of stuff going on. That was a nice little tap over.
Excellent. And that was
There we go.
It was a really fast recovery, too. Spin.
Yeah.
That's
That's good. So that's one multi-ball, the World's End. Now he wants to try to bring in Tortuga. What was the character that he picked? He's got that, whatever, the ugly-looking character there.
Yeah, that guy. You know, the guy that guy.
Yeah, that guy with the bad teeth.
And he's trying to backflip the Tortuga.
There it is.
Yes,
Boom.
wonderful decision.
So now he started
there.
Tortuga
and
multi-ball.
He's going to get some skull holds of whatever the heck that is.
Yep.
And ball 2 is locked for a different multi-ball, the chest. And he's up top for a different multi-ball. There's multi-balls everywhere.
Yeah.
Balls all over the place.
He's having fun.
Dogs and cats living
Yeah,
together.
why not? It's trading balls.
He's got the super jackpot left for
and he's
Tortuga.
got...
And he backflipped it. That was so solid.
I believe he has another
Super
multi-ball.
Multi-ball just started again. The dead man's chest multi-ball's gone. There's 3 multi-balls going on at once now.
He has the Devil's Triangle, does he?
And
Lit?
some... I don't know what Devil's Triangle is, but...
That's the one on the left orbit.
I think you're confusing this with some other guy named Brett.
Okay. Carl's saying no, so I'm going to trust Carl. But he's got a nice setup over here. I mean,
and lost a couple balls there. Map award might be add 1 ball here.
Award 1 treasure. All right, that's okay. That's all right.
Arr, frenzy. Arr, arr, arr. Add 1 extra arr bonus.
Yep. I gotta tell you though, I like picking the character. I forgot what his name is. He's like a captain. He's like the good-looking captain, but whatever. He makes jackpot like a multi-ball rules easier. So when you're in multi-ball, you can start getting
award 1 character.
A lot more jackpots. But
I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's a pretty low reward there. Liar's dice jackpot. This is a wonderful multi-ball.
Yep. Now he can combine the mode. He wants to hit it up that mode and start the mode again up there.
Oh, and that's going to do it for the multi-ball. But he
okay.
picks off a couple extra jackpots on the way out.
Man, not bad. 350,000.
That was a nice choice right there, getting a grace period super on the Tortuga
there we
multi-ball.
go.
Arr.
Get that in there too.
Arr. Arr. Arr.
There's a lot of R's.
I don't know.
Now, instead of spelling it R, A-R-R, why can't you just do an R?
Oh, just a single letter R?
Yeah. Then it would be
I don't know. I mean, I think that you could go either way with
it would
that.
just be at that point.
I think that decision is fairly arbitrary.
Okay.
That's a huge award.
Yeah, 6x. Oh, 6x bonus. You're right.
Yeah.
He actually collects the 6x.
Oh, get out of there.
Oh, he collected the 6x bonus?
He didn't light it. He didn't hit the 6x target.
Oh, man.
Shoot. Oh, that would have been big, but he still gets 40,000 in bonus on
That's
top of
nice.
a 300,000 score.
Game over,
That's
but
sending
man,
him-
what a game over. That was a
super
solid
game.
game.
387,000, one of the best scores we've seen on Pirates.
That's gonna be top
throughout
10, I'm
the
sure, right?
entire 2-day qualifying.
Oh, yeah. That's a
And-
top 10 score.
And then here we are. This is Adam McKinney.
All right, here we go.
Basically, our last chance competitor here to try and break through and make it into qualifying. So
Now, do we know what he needs? Do we have any targets?
What is he at about? What's his total coming into here?
All right, let's find out.
Right now, he's already in at 24th.
He's in 24th. So can he improve with this or no?
Yeah, so you're saying if he does nothing here, he's in. Wow.
If no one else knocks him down.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So we're actually looking at the potential for Adam to break into the top 8 and earn a first-round bye.
Wow.
Tonight. So what would we be looking at there for a first-round bye?
746 points.
Okay.
How many points does he have right now?
Less than that.
505 on this ticket.
505 on the. Okay, so basically, he's not going to break top 8, but he can improve his position.
He's going to get into the final 24 with 505 points?
No, he already has a ticket that's in 24th place.
Oh, okay. So he's. Wow. Oh, that's interesting. All right,
Yeah.
I understand
him
now.
there.
So if he wants to improve his position, what kind of score does he need here to beat his 24th from before?
What, 150 points or so? 160?
Yeah, 155 points.
155 points.
The match's existing ticket.
Okay. All right. So 155 points, that will be what? Maybe around 150 million, 150,000 or so?
150 million would be very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. We can check the game standings, game scores.
I'm going to guess 150,000. Just about. Or maybe more. He's getting some gold. At 250 to all skulls. All right.
Okay, so to get 155 points, he will need just over 200,000 total here.
200,000. Okay.
Put him in a position where he would improve.
Pretty doable. He started his multi-ball, so let's see if he can combine it.
And that's a nice hit there. Right at the very beginning of that multi-ball, he put a ball into the start chapter.
Good.
So that's going to populate this gold. There's a junk load of gold on screen if he wants to push the.
He's got to push the button. There we go. He just started another multi-ball, so he's got 2 of them.
This is an extremely strong
and he started.
set.
Wow, he started at
mackerel.
World's End.
How did he pull that off so?
Yeah,
so
he's got a nice setup.
3 different multi-balls already running fast, and
he needs some gold, and then he needs what?
He needs to just pick off as many jacks as he can here, and gold would be nice because gold would give him the opportunity to perhaps bring in the Tortuga multi-ball even into this. Super X
is lit. Hit it. You really want that.
Adam very much knows how to play this game.
Oh yeah.
Look at the lights here. What's going on here?
Ooh, look,
he's got it. He's got the shot over there.
Well, he's got the shot, but that's going to give him 1 lock, so that's not a multi-ball yet. He's got to do it. I think. Not yet.
Amazing.
Not yet.
Gotta shoot here.
It's just graphics. Come on.
Dude, that looked amazing.
You just looking at special effects. Look at content.
Oh my God.
Come on.
I wish that started a multi-ball. That would have been enormous. He would have been able to continue all that. Instead, he's got
no, it's done.
1 more shot there to start. Look at this mode that's running. It's got every character, it looks like. And he needs a left orbit to finish that. So
Shot X is lit, but I mean now he's
take
he's
the
out
Shot X right now on the left orbit and finish this mode off with the multiplier.
Okay, let's see if he can try to lock the other ball now. Oh no, he went overboard.
This is just outstanding play though, man. This is
doing good.
Exactly what you want to see.
So 130, he's like 70,000 short of starting improving his. Oh,
bad roll there.
That was kind of weird, yeah. Give a little bounce over.
He's at 135. 30,
total bonus is the bonus 30. Oh, no, it's not 30. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. He's getting excited. He's getting excited. He's waving.
15K is at 150. So
150,000. Come on.
This is ball 3. He's looking at a situation where he needs 200,000 total to improve his standing.
All right.
He's got 20-some golds, about halfway to Tortuga multi-ball.
ZZ Top is saying he's shooting for around 180,000. So let's see.
Yeah, he needs 200,000 to improve on his existing ticket. So if he gets 180, he should void.
You're right.
He'd be better off not entering another ticket because that left.
Right, that might damage his scores. That's right.
actually go down to the bottom and.
So what did you say? He's got to shoot the left orbit to start multi-ball, or? Oh no!
Oh, it's gone.
Oh my gosh,
gone.
that was just nasty.
It's gone. All right.
That was nasty, and that's not going to be enough for Adam to improve his position.
So he might just void it
And
unless he hasn't these games that he's played are
He
not
has
in
a
his
decision
original
to make
ticket.
here to put in the ticket or void it.
Yeah, man, that's one ugly guy. Man. Why would you pick that guy?
Voiding is probably the right decision.
All right, so just the one score.
What are the barnacles and stuff in his face?
That's Barnacle
Jeez.
Bill, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, it's in.
Barnacle Bill makes everything barnacly.
Do those itch? You think? If you have them on your face?
Yeah, they do.
You think they itch?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you know? What do you say it in such a confident way? It's like, wow.
I live in New England. We have
Everybody's got
born
barnacles.
with barnacles.
When you take a bath, do you like jump up and splash, kind of like the waves do?
No.
The whales do? No, nothing like that.
No, only Pacific Life people can do that.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, Carl. Where are we going now? Are we done?
Done.
We're done.
What? Nobody's
get to
playing
sleep.
pinball?
That's it. Is it
2
time to
hours.
sleep? I guess it's time to sleep.
We
It's over. So do we have the final tally?
It's well worth just cheering for Carl here for all of the work to set up this stream. This is incredibly professional quality all throughout. Thanks to all the scorekeepers, the volunteers.
Oh, absolutely.
The people who brought in these nice couches, the rafters.
That couches, I think, are really cool.
This area clearly takes a very long time to set up. All the folks at Museum of Pinball and sponsors, including Scorebit and
Color
DMD,
Yep.
and Stern Pro Circuit, of course. It's an honor to bring you this broadcast, and we'll see you in the morning,
Yeah.
bright and early for the final 24 here at INDISC.
Well, do we have the final 24? Can we? Oh, we don't have the final 24.
It's on the website.
It's on-
Neverdreams.com.
fine.
2019.
Fine. We're not gonna say it. He wants to go. Carl wants to go.
Oh, I am
He's
ready.
tired.
So, did Adam survive?
He survived.
He survived and took 24th,
Nice.
all by doing nothing.
Nice.
All right, thanks everyone.
All right,
Good night. See you
pinheads.
tomorrow morning.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks, Bowen.